This is NewsView. Please stay tuned for news or whatever right after these messages.
Excuse me, Dan, but you should always turn space heaters off when you go to bed or leave the room. Good job, Dan. You should always keep space heaters at least 3 feet from anything that can burn, like curtains, newspapers, and even you. Good job, Dan. Dan, did you have your chimney inspected this year? Your chimney and heating system should be cleaned and inspected every year. Good job, Dan. Life isn't a cartoon. Heating is a major cause of home fires. Don't be a doofus. Learn more about preventing home fires at nfpa.org.
And now, this is News Views, a newscast for Champaign-Urbana, Illinois, and the world. And now, Michael Badger.
Hello and welcome to NewsView. I'm Michael Badger. And the first story comes from WCIA TV, which the other night just became an HD newscast. Right now, IllinoisHomepage.net says, in Champaign, candidates across central Illinois got some last-minute FaceTime with voters, hitting the streets to hand out information while others take stage for the debate. At the Champaign City Building, each candidate pair got a half hour to talk about what changes they think need to take place and why they're the best to do it. The Champaign Auditor candidates were first followed by County Clerk, Circuit Court Clerk, and County Recorder. A moderator asked questions, then the floor was open to voters. Several people said they don't know much about the candidates because most are new faces, quote unquote. That's why they came to see what they're all about. So that's according to WCIA, and you can see more about that at IllinoisHomepage.net or WCIA.com. They also say it's Channel 3 News, in Springfield, police are investigating a robbery at Family Video in the 2700 block of West Lawrence. It happened September 30th, about 9:45 p.m. No, September 13th at 9:45 p.m. Somebody robbed Family Video in Springfield. The suspect walked in and said, quote, "Give me all the money and no one will get hurt," unquote. He fled on foot with an undisclosed amount of money, and the man is described as a Hispanic, 5'4", 130-pound man, and was wearing a puffy black jacket, black hat, and black and white bandana. Anyone with information is asked to call Crime Stoppers of Sangamon and Menard County. You can remain anonymous and may earn a cash reward. You can call them at 217-788-8427 or go to cashfortips.us. That's cash, the number 4, tips.us. Or you can text TIP672 plus info, the info, to CRIMES, that's crimes, or 274637. And they say in Danville, fire crews responded to a house fire in the 500 block of Commercial just after 8 a.m. Thursday. One person was treated with smoke inhalation and minor burns. Officials say there are no working smoke detectors in the home. It's Danville's second fire in 3 days without a working smoke detector. Damage is estimated at $40,000. That according to, again, Channel 3. And according to AdvocatePress.com, the 4-H will hold its open house October 27th. That's Saturday. That's the Rock Island County 4-H, Saturday, October 27th from 10 a.m. to noon at the John Deere Pavilion at 1400 River Drive, Moline, Illinois. Stop by to find out about the wide variety of 4-H community clubs and special interest clubs youth can join, as well as 10 new teen leadership and volunteer opportunities. The Illinois 4-H program is conducted by University of Illinois Extension at the University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign. Rock Island County 4-H is located at 321 West 2nd Avenue in Millen, Illinois. For more information about the local 4-H program, you can find it online at extension.illinois.edu/HMRS or by calling area code 309-756-9978. And in Ohio, gas prices have plunged in the last month and are now, gas prices were at $3.80, and now they're around $3.27 a gallon. And in other news, according to FoxNews.com, Obama said that he wants wind turbines manufactured here in China. And then he said, I don't want them manufactured in China. And some people are wondering about that gaffe and about if it is a gaffe or whatnot. And when we come back, we'll have some other stuff, and stay tuned for more, and weather, local South Central Illinois weather coming up right here on Newsview. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for that. Welcome back to Newsview. And some days it's harder than others to find good news on the internet, or even bad news. And like I said earlier, WCIA has gone HD, high definition. From what I've seen so far, mostly rave reviews. And WICS is going to be next, I think, with maybe WICD too. We'll see. It's interesting to see the media landscape keep changing here in central Illinois. I still remember tuning into Channel 3 and Mr. Roberts and Judy Frazier doing weather, and Ed Kelly anchoring the news. And now we have good guys at Channel 3 today. There's Jennifer Roscoe, Dave Benton. There's Derek Fabert. There's I think they still have what's his name? Wetterstein with sports. Is that it? Aaron Bennett. Okay. Aaron Bennett. And let's see, we've got lots of things going on around town. Still, the holidays are coming. This Christmas, we've got probably the usual events. If you know about any, you can email them. Email me about them at newsview@email.com. Yeah, and there's a news story here out of Kansas City, Missouri at kshb.com, 41 Action News, an NBC affiliate, apparently. Man robs church's chicken with samurai sword is the headline. A man robbed a Kansas City restaurant Tuesday night armed with a samurai sword, police said. The suspect entered Church's Chicken at the 55th and Prospect location just before 10 p.m. Tuesday, wearing a dark gray hooded sweatshirt and carrying the sword, according to a statement from the Kansas City Police Department. The man was described as a light-skinned black male standing between 5'4" and 5'5", weighing in at 120 to 130 pounds. The suspect drove off in an older model brown two-tone Chevy pickup truck, possibly from the 1980s. If you know anything about what happened, you're urged to call TIPS hotline at area code 816-474-TIPS. That according to 41 Action News in Kansas City, Missouri, I guess. And if you have any events or questions, comments, complaints for me, community events going on around town, you can email those to me at newsview@email.com. You can also reach me on Twitter at NewsViewUrbana. It's just at NewsViewUrbana. And I also I have a blog of sorts at urbanapublictelevision.org, and sometimes it's serious, sometimes it's not so serious at all, but and I'm really trying still to work on getting more news for the show without just using the internet. That's We'll see, maybe even next week. I'd love to, if you see news happen, maybe I can go out and record it and bring it back here and put it on the TV. We can also be seen live streaming along with all the other shows at urbanapublictelevision.org. You can look at a schedule, see when Newsview's on, see when all the other shows on UPTV are on. And of course, I still have my YouTube archive where I put all the newscasts up at Newslook 1 or just Michael Badger on YouTube. I have 2 channels on YouTube. One's mostly for Newsview and the other's mostly for other stuff. I'm Michael Badger. I hope to bring you more news in the future. And I was not here last week, as you may have noticed. And we ran the cartoons, some cartoons, and I hope you enjoyed that. I was not here because I was sick. I'm doing much better now. I'm not sick anymore. And you have a good night, and stay tuned for the weather next, right here on Newsview. And here is your South Central Illinois weather forecast for Champaign, Danville, Decatur, Springfield, and the surrounding areas. Partly cloudy tonight with a low of 35 degrees Fahrenheit. Tomorrow, Saturday, sunny skies with a high of 51 degrees Fahrenheit. Saturday night, partly cloudy skies with a low down to 32. We might get some frost Saturday night. Sunday morning, too. Sunday, a high of 50 in the afternoon with some clouds. And Sunday night, once again, a low of 32 degrees with partly cloudy skies. And, of course, with that freezing mark, or maybe give or take a few degrees, we might see some frost. I'm Michael Badger, and this has been your Central Illinois weather forecast.